man. All right, let's go.
I got
The
what's
the
new.
next Stinkhole hour.
Yeah,
Welcome to it.
I,
It's Joe and Monty,
yeah,
everybody. Hey,
they
what's up?
know.
They know.
They know.
They know what's
They
up.
they know. Uh,
Monty's gonna carry the show. I got nothing.
mm,
So it's all on him as he
so,
drinks from a fucking goddamn Aladdin coffee mug. Why do you have so
so
many coffee mugs? Let's start there, Monty. I'm kind of pissed off about it. Some people don't have. Some
I
people got none, and you're walking around with a different coffee mug for every goddamn day of the month.
I know. I've gotten into the coffee mugs here lately. So when we started, for years, we've only had these little bitty. They're about that tall.
Right? They're 10 ounces.
A
They're
teacup,
They're 10.
not a teacup.
they're terribly small, and
This is like 10 and a half ounces. Is it about that size?
yeah, it's really probably about where the black. I feel like where the black ends.
Okay.
They're
not
just
enough coffee.
they're not enough coffee. That's what we're getting at. And so slowly I've been buying replacements for these little ones. And they're all like there's some that are pretty big. But yeah, it's just fun. A coffee cup's now kind of fun.
Yeah. You're
And
like a hip
maybe that's
20-year-old girl now. You're picking up hobbies of.
yeah, I know. I know.
You going to
So
Goodwill yet and stocking up?
no, I'm getting new coffee mugs because I've got that kind of money. You know.
Damn. Okay.
No,
Wow.
I don't.
Wow. Now I can see
I don't like
why you were.
bragging, but if you're gonna make me, you know, I got coffee mug money,
Yeah.
Joe.
Dang, dude. I've never. This black one's the first new one I've ever bought,
Really?
and it was on sale. Yeah.
Well,
don't let him lie, Joe. They're on sale.
they are on sale.
Dude, shout out Cafe Coco. I got this other mug. It's broken, but I just use it for an ashtray.
Hold it back up there.
Cafe Coco, dude.
Nice.
Nashville's own Cafe Coco coffee mug. I've
What
had that
happened
thing
to
since
the-
like 2016. It fell out of my
Right.
van. That's why.
And
I
it
got-
only broke the
It
handle.
only
That's
broke the
impressive.
handle. Yeah.
All right.
I've been lugging
Yeah,
that thing around forever, dude. Forever.
I've picked up some new coffee mugs. So, anyways, oh, so here's what's new today. Just today,
Give me the rundown of the news, Monty. Let's break it down. Let's get into it.
Casey bought a
Oh.
in-home camera so we can watch the dogs while we're at work.
Jesus Christ, you're spying on yourselves.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but we can watch the dogs.
You think you're going to be the only ones who can tap into that and watch what's going on?
I'm kind of worried about that.
Yeah, dude. Why is it just to watch the dogs?
Yeah.
She says, "Yeah."
I mean,
And scare the shit out of
the
Monty.
selling point would be for home protection, right? In case someone's breaking into your shit, or you could watch them do it. I guess
It's not even set up like that.
home surveillance.
It is.
No, it's a baby monitor.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I thought you got some fucking some hardwired
Dude,
security cameras rolling through that thing.
No.
But it's got night vision. It's got speaker. It's got both ways. It's all HD. Don't let her say it's a baby monitor because it's a
It's for baby monitors.
anyways though it's pretty cool. But technology, Joe, like I can pull it up right now on my phone. Oh, I'm using my phone. And well, anyways, yeah, but
I think it's terrible. I don't like the cameras. I don't like them. I don't like the doorbell ones, whatever those are called. I don't care for those either. Everyone's just spying on everybody for no reason, you know? It was always like the government. Everyone was like, the government's going to spy on everybody. It's like, we're doing it to ourselves.
well, this right here, the field of view, like, is just where the dogs beds are. So, you know, it's not where we hang out.
Dude, you guys are treating those dogs like a real baby. You just want to keep an eye on it, make sure it's not sleeping on its tummy.
Well, you've not had a dog, but don't you ever wonder what they're doing?
No.
You wonder what they're doing while you're not at work?
No, dude.
Especially what was that movie that we watched? The animated one.
Secret Life of Pets?
Secret Life of Pets. Like, what if they really are like headbanging and listening to the radio while we're gone?
Are they? Have you caught them yet?
Well, I tell them every day whenever I leave, no parties.
Oh, so they're just good at listening.
Maybe.
They're very obedient.
I do. I tell her, no parties.
They haven't gotten up and not making SpaghettiOs or anything yet?
No, but oh my God. Casey brought home, she went to a birthday party for her niece and they had some extra pizzas. Casey brought home a whole Meat Lovers pizza.
Hell yeah.
And then whenever I got home from the bus, it was right there on the stove. I got me a couple of pieces.
Fair.
And then I was going to come back. Yeah, I was going to come back later on that night and like really do it up, you know. And I had been thinking about it. I'm going to put it in the oven and get it all like, you know, instead of microwaving it, get it like the crust all hot and crispy again and all that.
When you really plan your dinner out like that, it is something special. Yeah. It's not even like you're cooking it, but it's like, I can't wait to get home and just warm up that pizza the right way.
Yes.
It's the best feeling.
But so we had done the podcast Saturday.
Yeah.
And this is Sunday.
Okay.
So
that's why the pizza was so good then.
Yeah. But I felt like shit. All day.
That's why.
I've been fighting the diarrhea. Oh my God. I took some I had to buy some Pepto-Bismol tablets at the convenience store. Like $7, and it didn't even touch it. And but here I am wearing.
It didn't slow down your diarrhea at all. Is that what you mean? When you say it didn't even touch it?
Didn't even like. So there would be times where I'm just like, I am just sweating, just fighting, not shitting in my boots, you know. And so, anyways, I get home. By the time I get home, of course, it's gone away. I fought it all day long, and I get home, and I don't even have to poop anymore.
Do you not poop when you're out and about? Are you one of those guys?
Yeah, not in public.
Really?
I will if I can. Yeah.
Dude, you'll squeeze in diarrhea all day just so you don't have to use a public toilet. For real? Nah, dude. Yeah. I shit in someone's front yard once. Like, if I gotta go, I gotta go.
No, I'm not a public.
That's insane.
I'm not a public shitter. Now, if we stop at the Country Music Hall of Fame, they got nice bathrooms. I can shit in there.
That's your one. You don't do like a pilot or a Flying J's or anything like that on the road, like the nice ones? No? Whoa. I never knew that about you. That's crazy.
And even then, even though Country Music Hall of Fame has nice bathrooms, I still got to lay down the ass gasket, the toilet paper around and then you got to throw the little toilet paper in the water so that it doesn't splash up and go straight back up your asshole.
What are you worried about?
You don't want those diseases. I don't know what's going on.
The toilet water disease? Nothing, dude. There's nothing in there that's going to be bad for you.
I don't know, man.
You're worried about
it's not the water itself, it's the residuals that's in the porcelain from the dude before you.
What do you got? I mean, you do a flush beforehand. Make sure all that shit's gone.
Oh, I do. Yeah, but anyway, so you put the toilet paper in the water.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't splash, and the toilet paper, the ass gasket around on the seat. Yeah. And then you got to put a little bit in the front too, just in case your dick touches that.
No.
You don't want your dick falling off.
I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
It wakes you up. It hits that cold water. It wakes you up a little bit. You don't need that extra cup of coffee. Your dick hits that water. You're up, boy. That wakes you up, man.
See, there's parasites going right up your pee hole.
Hopefully they get the other ones, you know? Duke it out. Have a little Ukrainian border war inside my dick.
So I got the webcam up tomorrow.
Did you not? What happened with the pizza? I thought, did the dogs eat the pizza?
Oh, yeah. So
I didn't mean to spoil the story, but I thought we were going somewhere with that.
Yeah. So I get up, pizza box is in the floor. Yep. Pizza box is in the floor and empty. All I got was 2 slices out of this large before I went and took a nap. That's what I couldn't wait to get home. I had to take a nap. Saturday night almost kicked my ass.
It was a late one.
It was a late one. And
you wanted to keep going too.
I did. Brett would have me and Brett might still be talking if
you didn't stop it.
If I didn't stop it, because he's so much fun. We had a great time.
He's a professional. Yeah, that was a fun cast, dude. That was a super fun cast.
Yeah,
have to do more shit like that.
Yeah, we do, and bring him in because he's fun.
Yeah,
he can keep the. But so the dog, just one, not even Sonny Boy, because he couldn't go upstairs. Just Remy ate that whole Meat Lovers pizza, all but 2 slices. And I had to throw the box away because it made me mad every time I looked at it. And because it was sitting like on top of the trash can there, it's a big ass box. And
you'd like throw it away outside, like get it out of my sight, or I'm gonna
I put it in I got my little cardboard burn pile.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah.
And so but I had to take it down there. I was waiting. Anyways, it doesn't matter because it was making me mad every time I looked at the pizza box. It would make me mad at her again. But I didn't say nothing to her because, but at some point, this is what I told Casey. We coexist in this house. You can't be stealing from me. This is my food and this is your food.
Yeah.
And we need to have an understanding that I shouldn't be having to lock up all the food because she, where's that trust? I don't have no trust with her right now.
You're having that conversation with Casey and not the dog?
Well, I'm looking at her as I'm saying it. But
that was 2-3 days ago. She don't remember that shit now.
No. And see, that's the thing too.
She does.
That's the thing too. Yeah, if I showed her the pizza box, she would probably.
Okay.
But, I shouldn't even be having this conversation. She's stealing.
She's big
from
enough. She should know better.
She's big enough. She should know better. But no, she's right here next to my feet.
You're not respected in your own house. Your animals have no respect for you.
Yeah. Just her. She's a teenager. You know how they are.
If you had the cameras going, could you talk? Could you yell at the dog while she's eating the pizza? You like, hey, get away from that fucking pizza, motherfucker.
Yeah.
See, that's some weird mental torture, Abu Ghraib sounded shit.
So I didn't know that you could talk through it, and I was upstairs, and we've got it downstairs right now. But I was like, what's this microphone? And I realized, hey, I can talk through that camera. And so Sonny, he could tell exactly. It's not the best speaker, but he could tell, and he was walking up to it, and he was like, he could tell. So, yeah, I could yell at him if I wanted to.
He could tell where the sound was coming from. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
He's like,
okay. He could tell. But it does sound like a fast food restaurant speaker. Like if you're trying to talk back into it, it's very
like walkie-talkie style. It is a baby monitor. It's definitely a baby monitor.
But the camera is HD and it's real good quality. So that is cool. We got that going on. And then tomorrow,
you get that
because of you,
because of me, what'd I do?
My webcam's coming in,
shit.
So my Twitch, set up my Twitch channel,
What are you going to hook it up through?
The Xbox. I've done some research. I can get by.
You can run the webcam through the Xbox? Oh,
Yeah.
Fucking perfect then, yeah.
Yeah. This is the new Xbox, and, they're talking like it's almost like the power that's in the new one. It's almost a PC.
Yeah.
But anyways, it'll all easily run through.
Yeah, and just fuck with it. Get you a little green screen. That way you can turn the back of it into like the video game, or you could just be a little cube for a while.
Well, okay. I blame you, but I've went down this huge rabbit hole on all this.
20% is all I want, Monty. 20%. That's it. 20%, and let me feature for you when it takes off. That's all I want. My own room too. That's it.
But they don't want. You can do a green screen, but they think it's more if you've got like stuff behind you that's kind of represents who you are, your hobbies, what you do, whatever. And
maybe
it makes it more intriguing for the audience because they're like, well, I see this back there. It creates questions.
Okay.
And that's what you want.
So people asking you questions while you're playing a video game.
I don't know.
I think it'll be great. You just, you sip some booze and you fucking get some headshots going. Chit chat away.
And that's what all these little YouTube videos were saying. It's like if you're doing it, if you're gonna play, you might as well Twitch it. And that's what you said.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of what a lot of people. If I'm gonna be doing it, I might as well see what you can get out of it. But there's 3 million Twitch accounts out there. They said, and for you to be playing a video game at any given time, there's probably another 1,000 people playing that video game. Yeah. So getting yourself to even this one guy, which this is his job now, but he said that whenever he first started twitching, he twitched for 5 hours and never had a single view. So, but we're going to bid on it and try it.
Yeah. I don't know how many it takes to be able to monetize it. Well, I guess they do like a donation-based thing or whatever anyway.
I watched this one girl, and it's crazy.
It's like Twitter when you don't get any favorites or anything like that, where no one likes your shit, so you're just streaming to nobody. You're just shouting into the void. That's a lonely existence.
This girl says that Twitch is kind of different from like everything else. That if you have 250 views, that's kind of a big audience. And I guess she means live.
Live viewers.
I mean, there's some out there that have tens of thousands of live views at that time. But she says really in the Twitch universe, if you've got 250 at any given time, that's a big following that you're doing good. And a small one is like 0 to 20, and then a medium size is like 50, 100. So it's a different than Twitter, and
it does put everything into Twitter. You just get lost in the wash. But I mean, even with a podcast, like 250 would be. That's good. How many people? How many people do you need to like you in each state to do comedy?
And that's what this
50,
one guy,
maybe 50, sell out 50
that's what
seaters.
This one guy says. He says if you've got one person that likes you, one person that's your friend, he goes, if you take the whole population, you're going to have a few thousand that also like you. You can be a piece of shit, and somebody's still going to like you. Somebody's like, he's my kind of piece of shit.
Yeah,
I like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Why do you hang out with that awful person? So I like him. I don't know.
Oh my God,
it's terrible. Then they run amok on society.
Yeah,
but 250 would be good, man. I'd take 30 seaters would be great.
Evidently, in the Twitch world, and I don't know very much, but if you can get like a consistent 50 to 100 viewers, streamers at any time, you can probably get some sponsorship. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Or the
but I think that's the way I understood it. And this one girl was saying like the digital sponsorship or digital, what's she call it? There's some kind of Twitch word for it, but that's where all the money's at. And I'm not looking for any of that. I'm just thinking that if I'm out here doing it, might as well.
Well,
and see.
It only takes one creepy person to change your life financially, you know. So there's always that aspect of it. You only got one viewer, but it was the right guy, you know. It is the one guy who's like, I like you. I like you a lot.
Yeah.
Here's some donations. Will you be doing this again tomorrow?
That's
Perfect.
true.
I'll be back. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just get that guy.
Yeah. Get you.
He might ask for your used socks, every now and then.
Flip it on the back end, dude.
Dude, I can send that. I don't care a bit. Here's some sweaty, stinky socks.
We just got to put it out there. We got to put it out into the universe, and then it will come to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens like that sometimes. Like I was out of weed and I was thinking about it, so I walked to the gas station. Some guy driving by was like, "Hey man, you need some tree? 'Cause I got some." I told him no at first, but I gave him my number, and then I called him 2 days later, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. This dude brought his wife and kids to the drug deal. Yeah. Yeah. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. Like 2 kids in the backseat, his wife. And it's just me in jean shorts and flip-flops with a shirt that says Hail on it. It's a
think
devil
about that.
shirt.
That's how every day that is for him. That's every day for him.
Yeah.
Like he just sees that as clocking in to a factory.
I don't think it's every day for him.
That he brings his wife and kids, he sees this as no big deal.
I think that's why he brought them, was to show her that he's not playing around anymore, that he's taking this drug dealing game seriously.
Oh.
So he's like, see, I'm not just getting high with my friends. I'm branching out. I'm getting new clientele. See? And it's just my fucking goofy ass standing next to a gas station. Hey kids, what's up, man? He shorted me a little bit too.
Did he?
Yeah, that's why I was hesitant to buy from him in the beginning. Yeah. He got me what I paid for, but he said he was going to throw extra on it for a first time customer, and he did not. Which I kind of suspected.
Have you used him since?
No.
Yep.
I haven't needed to, but it was just I just was trying stuff out, and I was like, hey, he seems like I thought he was going to drive to my apartment. That was kind of the big part of me, because that's where I met him, was in the apartment complex. So I figured he lived around here. I didn't think he was going to bring his wife and kids to the fucking gas station.
Okay.
You know.
Well, that's funny how we both interpreted that.
Do you want
completely?
You want to play Guess the Race?
No.
You get one guess. If you get it right, if you get it wrong, we move on.
No. Nope.
If it was a girlfriend and a stepkid, it'd be a different thing. But
if it was a girlfriend and a stepkid, he'd be white.
Yeah. Exactly.
And he beats the hell out of the stepkid.
Yeah. How come it's so easy to answer that one, Monty, but you can't answer the first one? You fucking coward. I know, it's because your accent that you can't say nothing.
I can't say nothing. It all sounds racist. And let's be honest, if you're guessing races, there's really only 3 in this country that you know. I've never seen an Indian person selling weed.
No,
I've never bought. I mean, they do it at the convenience store, if the Delta 8.
Yes.
And here's something I would like to see is an Asian person selling weed, because I would completely trust that is some good quality stuff.
Why?
Asians just seem like they don't lie. They're just upright.
They don't lie.
No, they're just upright citizens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
China's nothing but one big lie, buddy.
I'm not
As far as I'm
saying
concerned, as far
China.
as an American goes, dude.
I'm not
Don't trust
saying
'em.
just China, but I've been watching some YouTube videos on the Chinese people don't even know what's going on. Do you know that they didn't even know about? Remember whenever they raided the Capitol building?
Yeah.
That wasn't in Chinese media. They didn't
Yeah.
talk about that. And whenever they do talk about, like they were interviewing Americans who are living in China, and they whenever they ask about the Capitol building raid, the Chinese people ask the American people, it's like, what happened over there? And it was all, is your family okay? They said they're like genuinely concerned. And are you okay? It's crazy. The Chinese people are great. So whatever the government's doing,
Yeah.
don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
that's always the thing. It's not about the people. It's about China, the country.
Yeah.
Right? That's different than some Chinese folks.
And it's just like the Russian, the Russian people are great. And
I wouldn't go that far. I've seen enough live leak World Star videos of Russians to realize there are a lot of thugs in Russia.
Okay, well, I follow the happy people.
Yeah, you follow the happy people. I like following the MMA fighters. They're fucking crazy, dude.
Oh.
These fucking Dagestani mountain folks.
Dude, we're in two different worlds.
They're animals. I know. You like to live in sunshine and dogs and all that pizza shit. I'm out here in the real world, in the ditch, rutting around in the mud. Yeah, dude. It's not all fucking sunshine.
If you seek that, you'll find it. Both ways. If you want to stay in the sunshine, you can. If you want to go into the darkness, you can do that too, Joe.
Sometimes there ain't no sunshine, bro.
Ain't no sunshine.
There you
go. I like to stay positive.
I know. Me too. I'm just talking shit.
I know you do.
I'm very,
that's
very
the thing
positive
too.
outlook.
You are a very positive person, and you read a lot of positive books or stuff to make you a better person.
Yeah, boy, it ain't working.
But you got to have that balance. You can't have too much.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to have it's yin and yang, man. There's got to be a balance to it.
Yeah. If you're reading all this goody good, how to make myself, that you probably crave a little bit of darkness after that. That's too much good. Let's go down to let's go in the dark.
Yeah. And that's when you start to make love in that darkness, You get down to the real nitty gritty. You get down to the primal shit, You
gotta balance out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. I think I want to start
your fucking neck a little bit. How about that? Like a shark.
I'm gonna start a new dude. Check out this picture frame. It looks like I got a little rabbit.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I noticed that a while ago.
like
you got the fucking little cat ears that every fucking girl wears for Halloween.
Yeah.
That every server in America wears on Halloween.
Oh, that's funny.
Get you a little saucer, laugh up some milk for the people. They'll love it.
Yeah. I do my OnlyFans with my little cat ears on.
Yeah. Maybe that's what you do with the stream,
Oh, with the webcam.
You stream for an hour and then you go to your, maybe you stream from 10 to 11, 11 to 12. It's naughty time. You switch over to the OnlyFans. You go, hey, Twitch people, I'll be over on OnlyFans with my balls out. Also playing Call of Duty. and just tugging your dick for an hour, I guess. I don't know.
I think that's what's going to happen with this in-house security. It's not going to be so much as Casey watching the dogs as her catching me jacking it during the day while she's at work.
Yeah, probably, yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen. What are you doing? for laundry. Fucking my chores.
So, yeah.
I think it's terrible. I don't know why anybody would want to do that.
Can you stay in it? If she yells at you, are you going to be jumpy or can you stay?
I'd stare at the camera.
Can you stay in it?
I'd stare at the camera and do I'd do it. I'd bend over, tug it from the back, and look over my shoulder directly into the camera. Give you a little fruit bowl action. Yeah, I bet you didn't know I could do this, huh? Plus, that's a way to healthily masturbate, according to the lady you listen to.
Yeah, that's right. Different positions.
Switching up the techniques.
Yep. That'll keep you on your toes when it comes time for the lady.
Yeah. I did some voiceover today. It's for like a military YouTube channel. And dude, did you know there's bombs that can catch the air on fire? They were talking about they don't know if they're using them in Ukraine or not. But I think we used them in Afghanistan or some shit like that. Yeah, dude. They throw out particles in the air, then they catch on fire. And just like there's like a sonic wave that goes with it. It'll collapse your fucking lungs while you're burning to death.
Okay. I heard they was using another one that would suck the air out. Like anybody that was in it, it would just suck the air out of the vicinity.
Maybe
and you just sucks all your lungs out. It sucks all the air out of your lungs if you're in the proximity of this bomb.
Called the Moab, if you remember that at all. It was the mother of all bombs.
Yeah.
So then
yeah.
We came out with that one and used it a couple of times. And then Russia apparently came out with the FOAB, the father of all bombs, which is like the same thing but bigger. But nobody can, I guess, confirm that they have it or some shit like that, or they do have it, but they don't know if they're using it in Ukraine. Some weird ass shit. But just the things we've done to learn how to kill people in a fun way is pretty fascinating to me. The fact that someone figured out how to make the air catch on fire to kill people.
This is the thing. Yeah. This is the thing is that's a scientist, some kind of mad scientist that come up with these. He's like, I know how to do this. Like a scientist, you think of like Bill Nye.
Yeah.
And this guy probably is, but now he's getting paid to do some diabolical shit.
Yeah.
And now he's just like letting his mind just go evil.
It's like Bill Nye, and Neil deGrasse Tyson.
It's very interesting in the ways that they have come up with. You can suck the air out. You can set the air on fire. I mean, all this is very interesting to me. And
it's like torturous. This is shit that very sadistic.
This is the shit that we don't even think about. Can you imagine what else they got? They also have a nuclear bomb that's called the Tsar. That's even bigger than the father of all bombs. And they're working on stuff. So I went down this, like, they have nuclear bombs now that are like 100 times more powerful than what?
Yeah, but ideally, no one has intention to use them, right? It's just to scare other people into thinking that you might drop 100 nuclear bombs all over the world and destroy everything for everybody if you don't get your own way.
Well, it's a deterrent to attack them.
Yeah,
you know, because look at like India has them, but I don't think they have. They're not like they don't have an offense kind of army. I don't think it's like really purely defense. That if you attack us, we do have this, so you better think twice. You know, and it works. It works, right?
For now, I guess.
I mean, Putin's like scared everybody into thinking that he would, you know. That is the thing, though. You know, is Willie. You know, he has them. They have more than we do. They have all different kinds. Yeah. They have this hypersonic that they say that our missile defense can't stop.
We did a
I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if I believe that. You know, wouldn't they? You know, there's a lot of stuff that they're not going to tell us. I hope, and that there is something out there.
But if it's military shit, why would they? I don't know. Why would they lie about it?
It's not that they're lying; they're just not saying.
They're just going, maybe, maybe not.
Yeah,
You heard
because
some shit. I don't know.
well, that's the thing. Like if you tell them that you have a defense against it, then they're going to develop something else. They'll just go, okay, because so right now they think that they have us in their pocket. If we launch this, China has it too, this hypersonic.
Yeah.
And we say, well, we have no defense against that. They're not going to develop anything more advanced.
Okay.
So you just
we're number one. We got the best thing.
So you just leave them thinking that they do have the best, and in the meanwhile, we have something to stop it.
So
I think that's
everyone's
good.
just lying to everybody. Probably.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But the military, I feel like the military gives away too much stuff now as it is. They shouldn't be telling what they have and what they don't have. We don't need to know how many nuclear missiles we have. We don't need to know how many Russia and China has. We don't need to know that. That should be.
Well, don't you have to keep a pretty good running tab on them in order to have them? Isn't that part of like the trade agreement with?
Yeah, but they don't have to share that with the public. That's what I'm saying.
Why not?
They don't have to share it with the public.
It's something to talk about.
Because
why don't
so
you
that's
know?
something. So that's other countries know that then. So
well, they're gonna know it anyway.
Don't share any of your military. Why would you share any military secrets?
Because you're not showing them everything. You're setting them up for something.
There is a point to that too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you show them that you're pretty badass right off the beginning, and that's what I was watching something that somebody like Putin and Kim Jong, those guys need to. You got to come at them already bowed up. That's the only way that they listen.
Yeah, Donald Trump style.
Yeah, you come at them bowed up and already with force or ready to do force. That's the only way they listen. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be
Trump said as soon as Putin, put his nuclear team on alert, that they should have been nuclear subs like just surrounding Russia, saying this is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Stand down.
Yeah. Stand
down. But it's you just don't know. You don't know how somebody's going to react.
No. But it's like we just got another year and a half, and then we can get this mess all cleaned up.
Yeah.
2024.
I'm kind of like with that though. If you surround them and show force back, maybe they back down.
Maybe. What were they doing before where they weren't invading Ukraine?
Yeah.
What was going on before, and then what changed, and then all of a sudden we're going into Ukraine for whatever reason. What happened there?
Yeah.
Sissy boy Biden, right, dude? They saw a chance to get in there. Old feeble man, dude. Regardless of political affiliation, that dude is retarded.
I don't think. I think that you could talk to about anybody on that other side, and they would agree.
They voted. Yeah, they fucked up severely.
Yeah,
it was, it's all a big show anyway.
But they'll still stand by their decision to vote for him because it was better. It was better than Trump, but this is still what you got.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's not good. He seems relatively grumpy too,
Well, he's grumpy because he don't know how to answer. He gets frustrated because his words and the thing is, whenever it comes for re-election, he should probably not even try because they're going to just tear him apart. They'll tear him apart just on energy alone.
Yeah, especially when our boy gets back in there. It's all.
They're going to rip him apart just on gas.
Yeah.
And then on inflation, and then on this war stuff, man, he's not going to stand a chance. Yeah. I don't care who it is that goes in.
I mean, Bush got reelected, right? People weren't too happy about that whole situation.
And that is a thing that most presidents during wartime do get reelected, but I just don't think this one's gonna.
It's also technically not our war, right?
Not yet. We still got a year and a half.
Yeah.
Who knows what'll happen?
Yeah. No, yeah,
But
technically not ours, but who the fuck knows?
But yeah, and
dude, doesn't he look like that Jeff Dunham puppet, that old Jeff Dunham puppet? He looks just like him, don't he? Yeah, he looks just like it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it the other day, and then I looked it up. Somebody had already thought of it, but like I was just thinking about it. He's like, he looks exactly like that. Yeah, they had like a meme for it. It's like, ah, fuck. But I thought, I was like, dude, that's what he looks like. Yeah, looks exactly like it. Just that fucking. It got somebody's hand up his ass, talking for him too. You know. As
well,
with
it
most
ain't
politicians, but.
Yeah. Oh, So, anyways.
Who knows? Yeah.
What did you do this week? You shot some movie stuff again today?
No, I'm shooting that. So we're shooting tomorrow. Got a nice jacuzzi scene.
You do?
Yeah. Everybody does. We got to drive like.
Everybody are they gonna be naked?
I don't know what the plan is. I haven't read the script since November. So I don't really know. I just show up and they go, this is what we're doing. My dude doesn't talk a lot anyway, so it's like I don't have to say much. And then I shoot next week. Go ahead.
You remember scary movies in the like 80s and stuff? You couldn't do one without showing boobies. And they don't do that anymore.
Not as much.
But all your scary movies, Nightmare on Elm Street, Jason, Halloween, boobies are coming out at some point.
Yeah.
Like that was, you had to.
Death and
They don't do that anymore. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, boobies are in all those.
They still do. There will be some in this movie. I know that.
Really?
There are some titty scenes, yeah. But that's the idea with it. It's like kind of a throwback to that style of movie.
I wish we would.
Bring it back? I mean, you can find them still. They're just not like... People are still making that kind of horror movie. You just got to find them. You know what I mean? Like, they're not easily available.
Yeah.
You can't put that in a theater. It's not going to make any money.
You get them... They're all gritty and it makes it more scary.
Yeah.
Whenever you go back to... So...
I think it was like Friday the 13th, 3D or something like that. And this was in like the 70s. So they just... For their 3D shit, they would just like... do stuff just pointed at the camera. So that was their 3D, was just like fucking here comes a knife just directly at the camera. It's like, oh, this is shitty. Yeah, you could see the line that like the knife was hooked up to like the fishing line or whatever, so it'd be flying through the air. It was awesome.
I remember Jaws 3D. They had like a needle and they squirted it. And I remember we watched it in the theater and everybody was like moving whenever they squirted the needle. It works. That's what they wanted. That's what they got.
Be a little bit more.
People was moving.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
It didn't even look good.
Tarantino's about the only one that still makes a movie where he can puts boobies in about every movie, I think.
Maybe it's just saturated now. Maybe it's just you can find boobs are everywhere, you know? So maybe they're like, we don't need to put them in Harry Potter, although they should have, you know. Probably the first one would have been great to see some tits in.
They were all young kids then, Joe.
Oh. I meant the last one they did.
We all know what you want to see. That redhead fat kid's titties.
Yeah, for sure. Gets it jiggling, Tubby.
That boy, I saw an interview. That boy has not changed since he become an adult. Like, he still looks exactly the same. He's just bigger. You know, his facial, nothing matured. His eyes and stuff are still kind of big for his face. He's still pretty adorable.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know what his name is.
I don't know who you're talking about either. Like, I wouldn't.
Okay.
There's three of them in those movies.
You had Harry Potter, and then what was the girl?
Hermione?
I didn't do that.
Emma Watson?
Was it Emma Watson?
Emma Watson, I believe. I at least know the characters. Come on, Monty. I haven't even seen the movies.
I think the redheaded kid's name's Rufus, like his real name. I think.
Oh. Did you ever watch?
So.
Did you ever watch bum fights, Monty? Do you remember those videos from like the late '90s? Did you ever watch that? They had Rufus the Stump Bum. Anytime I hear the name Rufus, I think of Rufus the Stump Bum.
Hey, look, I'm still drinking on these Topico Chico.
Topo Chicos? Dude, you've never seen bum fights, Monty? You'd love it. They
No.
just paid homeless dudes to run their heads into like newspaper when they had like the thing where you could put 75 cents in on the street and get a newspaper. They just dive their heads through the plexiglass and shit like that.
What are those things called? Just a newspaper machine? What would you call that, Casey? What would you call it, Joe? It's not a newspaper stand. It's a newspaper machine.
Newspaper machine. That sounds about right.
Does it?
It doesn't make the newspaper, but it holds it.
It kind of does, but it
keeps it
don't.
protected. Keeps it safe.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like, I don't.
Really?
Golly.
You could pay for one and just take them all.
Yeah.
That's why no one reads the newspaper anymore anyway.
Fucking dogs. That's Pizza Thief down there hitting my camera stand.
My dad got mad when they started delivering the paper only like twice a week or something like that. And he's like, this is bullshit. And so, well, there's nothing. What really changes that much during the week anyway?
So what day would they deliver?
Wednesdays
Saturday
and Sundays.
Wednesdays and Sundays.
Yeah. It may be Friday too. Maybe they did 3 days. I don't know. Did you guys, when you were a kid, did you get newspapers every day?
Still can.
Or was there ever a time where it was just like a once a week thing? Like, here's the newspaper for the week.
Every day.
Your mom gets it every day. Every day but Saturday.
Damn. What's wrong with Saturday?
They just didn't ruin one.
Didn't have a paper. Saving up for Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the Sunday paper will be extra big. Extra thick.
Yeah, we're just going to give you 2 on Sunday anyway, so why give you another one on Saturday?
I need my cigarettes. I did all my settling in, and then I didn't grab.
I mean, you
Where
can
did I put
go
everything?
get them.
Thank you.
Where's the ashtray?
It's over there. I emptied it. Just give me that one. Man.
Kid waited on hand and foot.
This is the only time I wait on her hand and foot.
Yeah, well.
She wants a coffee. I get it.
Yeah.
She wants her phone charger from upstairs. She forgot to get it. I go in the bedroom. I go get it.
Yeah. What else do you have going on, though?
Nothing. She could do it.
Exactly.
But I do it.
Yeah. What else you going to be doing?
I could be sitting there like she's sitting there. Dogs need to go outside. I do it. She's a kept woman when she gets home. She doesn't have to get up for nothing.
Yeah.
You don't have to want.
Yeah, I know. It's good, though. You get up and about at some point in time during the day. Get up, get moving. You'll twitch during the day, and then you'll take care of.
Well, here's the thing that I always.
A good life.
Yeah. Oh, I can't complain. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Right. Everything's good with you too.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who sits there and says that life sucks. Like, you're doing that to yourself just by even saying it. Just by saying it, you're making your life suck because that's your mentality. That's where it's going to go.
Yeah.
And
yeah. And it's going to regardless of whether you think it does or not.
Yeah.
It's going to kind of suck. It's going to suck sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not always great. Even the great times don't last. The bad times don't last. Nothing lasts.
But
nothing really lasts.
I just see everything. Everything's good. Everything's good. Okay. It's just.
No way, dude. You got to draw your foot. You got to put your fucking line in the sand somewhere and be like, this is not good. I'm going to fuck some shit up now because it's not good. You got to do that for yourself.
I had some I got 2 credit cards that I had to run up during the corona whenever I didn't work.
Oh shit.
So still paying those off. But I just pay it and I don't think about it. That's not, it'll be done soon enough. But you sit there and you worry about your bills and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Here, it's going to take me 2 years to recover from not working that 1 year. It might take me longer than that. It might take me 3 to get caught back up. But if you sit there and actually worry about that stuff, because it's already happening, it's already a done deal, right? You
Yeah.
don't lay in bed. I'm not laying in bed thinking about this. Just everything's going great. Everything's fun. Everything. I've got stuff to look forward to. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always have something to look forward to.
Yeah. You sound like somebody who's dying right now. It's great.
Oh.
It's very peaceful. It's like your fucking last words.
No, it just pisses me off, especially like every year. At the beginning of the year, everybody's like, this is going to be my year. This is going to be my year. Well, no, it's not. It's going to be exactly like it was last year.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's going to be a 180. It's going to be exactly the same. And maybe you make a little bit more money.
Yeah, unless you do something differently, you can make drastic changes to your life to do the 180. If your life's going off the rails, if your life is really going off the rails, like you can't.
Yeah.
At some point, you can't bullshit yourself and be like everything's okay when it's clearly not. If you're fucking.
Well, yeah, and a lot of people,
other people around.
What those people are though? That's rock bottom. That's pretty easily to do a 180.
Sure, I mean, yeah, I don't think.
Like I'm gonna stop doing drugs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get off the heroin.
Yeah, I don't think
this might be your year then.
Yeah. That's yes. Then yes, they probably definitely have a harder time than the fucking lady who wants to lose 30 pounds every year. You know what I mean? This guy's trying to kick heroin, and you're like, this is my year. I'm going to do the same thing I haven't done for the last 8 years.
But if your life is pretty, if you're pretty stable, your life is pretty stable. There's not much, and people's personalities don't change, and you're not going to do this big 180. I mean, you're already doing pretty good. You're cruising along. Everybody wants more money, but that's
maybe not. Maybe you just want to do something different. Maybe you want to be somebody else.
People, they're comfortable in their job, and they're just going to stay there till they die. So
yeah, for sure, I get that. I wish they wouldn't. I wish they would.
Rim, will you quit touching the camera?
Did you? Yeah, I'm telling you, your animals have no respect for you.
They get to do. I've got both of them on my feet right now.
Yeah. Just whatever, coffee boy. Go get mom some coffee and shut the fuck up. That's how they talk to you. You're gonna hear them whenever you check in on that microphone. They're gonna be shit talking. They're gonna be shit talking you, dude. That fucking guy, he's an idiot. Would never listen to him.
That is not how any dog thinks about their owner. That's the great thing about them. If the cats could talk, they would definitely be saying that.
I don't know, dude. Some of those little ass dogs are fucking awful, and
No, these dogs. I mean,
yeah, you got real dogs though.
You see the way they look at you whenever you walk in the door. Oh my god! Like they probably cry every time I leave.
You'll be able to listen. You can listen while you walk out of the driveway.
Yeah, but dogs. Somebody told me that dogs, so they don't have a concept of time, right?
Yeah, me neither.
So every time you leave,
whoa,
they think it's forever.
Yeah, that's how I feel when you're not around too. Maybe it's not the dog thing. Maybe it's just a you thing, buddy.
But they don't understand. And then even whenever you come back, it's really, it might be that you just left. They have no concept of time. So
yeah.
But I think they do. I don't think that's true. I think they know that you've been gone for a while.
Yeah, I think they definitely. Whenever I'd go back home to visit, and my mom had her dog or whatever, she would she'd get home about the same time every day or whatever. So he'd start to get antsy around
Yeah.
he'd be up and moving, like usually around that time every day. And if she was gone late, whatever, he wouldn't handle
Yeah.
it well. But he
Yeah.
definitely
They definitely.
had some concept of time of
Yes,
day,
they do.
maybe not how long it's been, but he knew like what kind of like what time
Well,
of
they
day it
know.
was or whatever.
They know whenever it's time for her to come home, they start getting antsy. All the noises, the road noises and stuff.
Yeah,
They
maybe
know.
that's what it is. Maybe it's not time then.
And they do know time. They have time. They
Maybe
know
it's
whenever it's time to eat breakfast. They know whenever it's time to eat supper, and they're within 30 minutes of that. They start getting a little excited about 30 minutes before.
maybe it's based on the pattern and not the time. You know what I mean?
Of what you're doing.
Of what you're doing and like what the sounds
And they
are. It's
pick
like
up
the
on all
birds are
that.
chirping, shit like that. Like maybe they don't
They pick
understand
up on
time, but patterns definitely.
all your mannerisms. You don't know. They watch all that, and they know everything. You know, when you're not feeling good, they know.
Yeah. They know
But these
something's off.
dogs sit there and watch their owners. They're so in love with their owners. They can tell any little thing. You know, they know when you're like a little extra happy, but they know when you're sad too. They know if you're not feeling well. But maybe that is it. Maybe you're doing something right before you feed them that they know, but I don't think so. I think the dogs, I'm telling you, they can get it within 30 minutes. About 30 minutes before, she feeds them in the mornings at what? 7:30. I feed them in the evenings at 5:30.
Yeah.
And they know.
Do you have like
They
a
know.
routine you're doing at like 5:30? Do you have something that you're usually doing that
Yeah,
like
we try
around
to do it. I do it on time.
No,
every
I
day.
mean, are you yourself doing something like before
Oh,
around that
I
time,
don't
like
know.
regularly?
I don't think so. I think they actually know when it's time, because in the mornings, the only thing that would give it away in the mornings is the Today Show. It goes from that goes from morning news, the local news, to the Today Show. So maybe the dun dun dun, then they start getting excited, but it's still another 30 minutes before they eat. But for me, no, they know time, because I watch something different every day on TV, so it's not that gets them excited. I think they know time. I really do.
I don't know. You have to run some studies.
Yeah,
How would you ever figure it out?
I don't know.
Does a dog know what time it is? Does anybody really know what time it is? We're in different times right now, you know?
Different times.
Different times. I'm living in the future. You're stuck in the past.
You're an hour ahead.
Yeah.
You're an hour ahead in the future.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Just like a dog. I'm going to pee real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll talk to myself.
Keep the people entertained.
Well, he sat out there next to the truck while I was loading trash. And it was so sad that, because I had to come to town and I didn't have time. It was like 2:00 before it was 3. And then I got to the dump, and it was some kind of family reunion out there. So I saw this one guy. He just turned his truck off like he was ready to talk. And then somebody else pulled up. We're blocking everybody from coming in and pulling their trash. He pulls his truck over by the dude that runs the dump and gets out. He is going to sit there and mingle like it's Sunday morning service. And this is my trip to the dump today. It was just
You go to the
just
dump
there.
every week?
Try to.
Damn.
But
do you not have a trash person?
yeah, we do. But
why do you need to go to the dump? How much
it's a
trash?
fun-
What are you
it's a
fucking
fun
throwing?
day.
Oh, you're going digging.
no,
Oh,
there's a trash dude that comes by and gets Alan's stuff.
He has to pay for that.
Yeah,
oh.
but there's still
Y'all don't have a trash person that comes and picks up your shit.
there's a guy we're rural, so you have to pay for the guy to come by. But yeah, there's a dude that comes by.
But it's not like the
That's
city.
he's asking. Is there?
Do you have a
there's not
garbage
possibility-
truck, or is it
There's a
just a
garbage
guy in a
truck.
pickup truck
It's a guy in a pickup truck.
putting trash bags in his truck?
Yes.
No, we do not have a garbage truck that comes down on a road.
We don't have a garbage truck.
Dang, man, you guys, you better be. Yeah, I can see why you fucking looking on the bright side of things. Your life sucks, dude.
What? That's fun.
I'm
No,
just
we
kidding.
don't go.
I'm just kidding.
The dogs, you go to the dump, and then whenever you get close, you roll the windows down. If you have, if you haven't already, if it's cold outside or if it's hot.
Dude.
But anyways, the dogs stick their heads out the window and they start all the smells. Oh my God. It's the best day for a dog's life to go to the dump.
We went on a field trip in like first or second grade to the dump as like kids. That was part of the
What?
outing for school. Swear to God, yeah, man.
Was it the dump or was it
Went to the dump. It was the dump. It was out by my uncle's house too. It was the dump my dad had taken me to, where I found
The
a
whole
fishing
landfill.
rod. Like,
Is a landfill?
yeah, landfill, dude.
Landfill.
The landfill. They put us in the back of this fucking flatbed truck and like,
And drove you through the landfill?
yeah, just threw a blanket over everybody and just drove us through the fucking landfill. That was a field trip.
Welcome to Flint.
Yeah. You can go roller skating at the end of the year, but today we're going to look at some trash, dude.
What was
I
did
don't
they
know.
have a dude? They have a dude out there that was like explaining stuff.
I can't remember, dude. I can't remember anything, but I don't.
Right? It's supposed to be educational.
The only thing I really remember is laying in the back of that truck and everybody just had a big blanket over them and like shit was like flying through the air on top of the blanket.
You got seagulls shitting on you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Good old public schooling system. I often
I
wonder
don't-
why like I am the way I am, but I think it all makes sense looking back. Going to the dump. I'll eat food pretty much off of anywhere. I'm used to trash.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
It's terrible.
But you know what? It is pretty we've been to the landfill. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I guess if maybe they did like go through like this is where the garbage goes and this is what we do with it, but it's just a big pile of trash.
Yeah.
Big, hot, stinking trash,
Yeah.
you know?
That is so weird. They could have showed a video and totally that wouldn't have been necessary.
Yeah, it would.
What if they come
Had to-
across like the bulldozer's sitting there pushing trash around and there's just like some dead body just rolling with all the bags?
Yeah. That
There you go, kids.
would have been a classmate or something like that. You know?
Yeah. There's Robbie. Remember whenever he went missing
Yeah.
last Halloween?
Yeah, I thought he was just sick at home.
We found him.
I worked for a junk removal company in Seattle too for a minute. And that was like, you know how people want recycling's a good thing. You know how you got to like pay for the trash and recycling. Most places like they're separate.
Yeah.
Those trucks go to the same fucking place and they dump the shit in the same fucking hole. So I don't know what the fucking deal is. Why they have to be separate.
I know here I had community service a long time ago, and we have a recycling center, and that was like one of my jobs was to separate newspapers from magazines. So like glossy paper went into one bin, and then newspaper went into another. And
This was
glass.
like you did this for work?
I did it for community service. I got a DUI, Joe. Okay. And
So
And
they
it
had
was
just separating newspapers from magazines?
yeah, it was just me and a bunch of other convicts, and we're just sitting in this mountain of paper. We're just sitting in it, and you can just throw into the bins, these giant bins, and then they would go and compact them and put hay bale around them or the wire, and and that was a crazy thing too. Whenever they compact them, they had to be dry because if they were wet, they could catch on fire. Wet paper can compress harder,
Oh.
and that creates heat. And so it caught on fire while I was doing I only had like
Like
a few
the
hours.
paper combusts?
Yeah, it'll
Oh,
like
shit.
self ignite, and it caught the compressor. So, and that was probably another thing. They left it in the machine, and so it stayed compressed, and it got hot, and it caught on fire like overnight. But yeah, damp paper or whatever you
What
don't
year
want.
was this? Was this when you were a young buck out there, Monty?
This was 2001, 2002.
2001. Okay. I just can't
Yeah,
imagine I can't imagine people were still sorting newspapers for magazines as community service.
I don't know.
And what is
I
that
ended up,
doing? You just get there to think about what you did, sort of thing?
you got to repay society for being an
Yeah,
idiot.
but I'm saying, what is that? Who's that repaying?
It's free labor. So
It's just a job that has to get done, so I guess you can do it.
for free.
Yeah, and really think about how many hours did you have to do?
Uh, uh, I want to say 30, but I think it was more than that because I didn't stay there long. They moved me over to the animal shelter, and that was awesome. And there I got to take care of dogs and kill rats. And
Oh, hell yeah. How'd you kill him?
with a fucking axe handle, dude. Get this. So all the dog cages are like cinder blocks. You know, each section is made out of cinder blocks,
Yeah.
and the top of them, they're only like half walls. And so we would go through there like once a week because the dog food that we get is from like Walmart and Tractor Supply, and it's all busted bags. And that's why they just give it to the animal shelter because they can't sell it.
Yeah.
And so there's just like one room of dog food, and it's piled as tall as I am, and it's all just busted, laying down there, kind of all loosey goosey. And the rats, it's just a paradise for rats. You could pick up a bag of dog food. There would be a rat in there so fat, its little legs couldn't move. And so anyways, you would once a week, you'd take bleach and pour it down into these holes for the pens, and the little rats would come up to the top, and they'd be like rubbing their eyes, and you wham, and you hit them on top of the head and put them in a bucket. Oh, it's so much fun. I was so excited for Rat Day.
So you just give a criminal an axe handle and let him kill things.
The dude that was
Good.
with me, it was me and one other dude, and
Some violent
he had a baseball.
fucking criminal.
And this is the thing, he, like the animal shelter, didn't have something for us to kill the rats. Whenever they say we need to kill these rats, they're getting out of control, he'd come back from his truck with a baseball bat and an axe handle.
With his own shit.
He brought his own shit.
Yeah, I'm used to clubbing stuff. Step back, Junior.
Yeah, and so I remember one rat was running down the hall, like the big long corridor for all the pens, and I was just running behind it, trying to step on it, trying to crush it, and it was just running back and forth down the hall, and I was just sitting there, like every step I was going to crush it, every step. And I got to thinking about it. I never stepped on it, but I got to thinking if I did, like all my weight would have been on that rat. I would have busted my ass. I would have went straight up.
Would have banana peeled it?
Yeah, for sure.
You would have slipped on the rat? How? Why?
Yes.
If you crush
Stepping
it?
on a fat rat. Yeah, but all your weight's on that as you're moving. You completely banana peel that. But I never did.
Maybe you should get into rat control business. You got real excited about
I did get excited about
attacking and killing rats. So maybe what is that, a Terminator? That's not a Terminator. Those are bugs or whatever, right? What's the one that'll come in and kill the rats?
There's a guy that already has a reality show doing that. What is that guy's name? They follow him around though. He kills rats and like hordes of mice, bees, and wasps.
Does he kill them with a club, or does he like take them out humanely, like a pussy, like a little bitch?
Yeah.
He catches them all and frees them in the forest.
Wouldn't it? Because nobody likes a rat. I don't think anybody feels bad if you like murder.
No, but
No,
I don't think you could
if-
put it on television
Oh,
or even on
Mm.
YouTube. Probably.
Oh,
You
What is that?
definitely would
Man.
get some shit from PETA if you made a show out of clubbing rats.
that's true. We watched the Dirty Jobs, and Mike Rowe was shooting iguanas out of a tree, and they showed it. And then he would hold it up, and it'd be all bloody and stuff
Oh,
coming out.
okay.
You got to hit it like in a certain part of its neck, or
Well, they do have hunting shows too. So
yeah.
maybe you make
But
it.
do they in the hunting shows? Do they actually show the deer going down?
Yeah,
Do they? Okay,
yeah, for sure.
but nobody likes a rat.
Yeah, yeah,
They spread diseases. They're nasty. So I believe you could completely just come up with that would be a great show. Just coming up with these awesome diabolical ways to kill a cat or a rat.
yeah. You get some real Nazi techniques. This kind of stuff we were talking about earlier
Yeah,
with the bombs.
yeah.
You find a way to set the air on fire, but just for the rats, not for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be a good dictator,
How awesome
Monty.
would that
You'd be a
be?
great dictator if you just started to view people as rats. You're on your way, kid. You're on your way. You got it in you. You got that thing in you. You just got to look at. You just have to change your perception of people, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be raking in cash.
They're all rats.
Yeah, we got
They're all
to hypnotize you.
Ugh. You're
We'll
spreading
go see that
diseases.
hypnotist at Zany's whenever he comes through, and we'll
Y'all
go,
are
hey,
spreading diseases, and
Yes.
you're a drain
Yeah.
on my society.
just a big fat rat wandering around in a bag of food. Someone should kill you.
Yeah,
Should be me. I like
I would
it.
have.
Maybe
I would have to make. I'd have to make a giant robot so I could step on them. So I could step on people.
that'd be like your one weakness against them is that if they get to your feet, you'd fall over.
Yeah, what if I banana peel my robot?
Yeah, and if there's a bunch around you, they'll all attack you and eat you while you're on the ground. Rats will eat the fuck out of somebody, won't they? Especially if there's
yeah,
a
I think
bunch.
so.
That happened in Rambo, didn't it? Didn't
I think it
bite him,
happened.
didn't bit him, didn't kill him, but
There was a movie. I know there's a movie where there's like a bunch of rats that ate a dude, ate the bad guy at the end. Casey said we're gonna give her nightmares.
oh, she don't like rats.
Mice. No.
Rodents of any kind.
Why is that?
What
do you
about
think?
what is it?
Is it just because they're fast? They're always fast. They're darting and stuff.
What about the capybara? Have you seen those things? Like giant dog-sized hamsters. They're very gentle.
That's the chupacabra.
No, capybara, I believe is what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
I don't know where they're at. I just know I've seen them, and they're still a rodent, but they're very gentle and cute for being giant rodents, you know. They seem pretty friendly. They're probably in
it a rodent?
Australia. Yeah, I believe it's the world's largest rodent.
But no, I'm saying, is it a rodent if it's friendly?
Yeah, I don't think the demeanor changes the species. I'll put it that way. I think that was pretty clever.
Really?
Yeah.
What's a rodent? What's the definition of a rodent? Is that something that eats like crops and stuff? That's a rodent, right?
Sure.
What's the definition of a
I
rodent?
don't know. I'll look it up real quick. What is it?
Wait a minute. Casey's got it.
What is a rodent?
Yeah, but that's not what I'm asking. What's the definition?
I just read you the damn definition.
Whoa.
Mice. We know that mice and rats.
A rodent is a gnawing mammal of an order that includes rats, mice, squirrels, hamsters, porcupines, and their relatives. Distinguished by
porcupine?
strong, constantly growing incisors and no canine teeth. They constitute the
Incisors.
largest order of mammals.
Incisors.
So anything with buck teeth and
Yeah.
a gnawing mammal.
Annoying.
Gnawing.
Fine.
A gnawing.
And annoying.
A porcupine?
Hey, what have we What's going on? What's going on with Hunter Biden's laptop, Monty? Let's get into it. Let's get into it before we wind this one down.
Wait, why is a porcupine? I've never even seen a porcupine in real life. How is that a rodent?
They got the buck teeth.
I know, but they're not like damaging stuff. You know, that's the thing about mice and rats and all that they're. Nobody's even seen a porcupine.
Well, not all rats damage things. Some of them live in the woods.
They're still damaging something.
Well, we're damaging stuff too. Bunch of rats. Bunch of dirty, filthy rats we are.
Biden's laptop. Go to that.
I don't want to talk about that. I want to know why porcupine is lucrative. Because
you take that porcupine talk to fucking Nate's podcast. Get that shit out of here.
I'm thinking that, you've got colonies. Mice and rats, all that.
Yes, you know who's a big fat rat? Hunter Biden. Let's get into it.
They're destructive, and a porcupine is not.
Yeah, they are. You ever cross paths with a porcupine?
No, I've never seen one in real life.
Well, it'll do some destroying. Give it a try. I believe it was Homeward Bound, where the porcupine was the
bad guy.
Yeah, I think so. It gave Chance some fucking spikes in the face, I believe.
Yep.
Chance, Shadow, and whatever else.
Yeah, but that's only because
she licked it and tried to get him out.
That's because he fucked with the porcupine. I think the porcupine was minding its own business.
I need you to give me my news, Monty. I need to understand what's going on with this goddamn laptop.
Joe.
It wasn't big news when he was getting elected, and now they're saying
yeah, no, it was big. I know that much. Where it was like,
you did see like sound bites where they were saying this is not news. Yeah. They said that like 3 years ago. This is not news. Are you expected us to believe that he actually went in a drunken stupor and dropped his laptop off at a computer store? Yeah. That's what the news story was back then, and now.
Yeah.
Now, since everybody hates Biden, let's go ahead and bring that back up.
It seems like that keeps happening more and more, too.
It's so funny.
All that shit that we were like, no, that's not happening. It's like, oh, that was definitely happening.
They brought it up at a news conference here lately, and Biden just walked away from the podium. He did like address them from the side of the stage. He like was going to walk off, and then he'd come back, and he's like, my son is a upstanding man, and
sure he is.
Whatever. But he didn't address it from the podium. Like he walked off.
Have you seen his back tattoo?
Yeah.
Of the Finger Lakes or whatever?
What is it?
It's called the Finger Lakes.
The Finger Lakes?
Finger Lakes. I believe they're in New Jersey, maybe, something like that. But apparently, where is it? It's in
they're in Ukraine?
The Finger Lakes region in New York. No, it's in New York. But apparently, it looks like it's around Syracuse, Ithaca. But apparently a lot of kids go missing in that region.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I read some stuff about it, but it's, there's a lot of children that disappear. And everyone's like, it might be a child trafficking center. And he's got the tattoo on. I don't know. It's interesting. It's fun to think about. Bring back the Pizzagate shit. They'll be like, yeah, you know what? That was real too. There was a pizza shop with some tunnels, and the kids were disappearing.
I haven't heard of any of this.
Oh man, you got to get into it, Monty. You got to get deep into the QAnon, the pedophile rings. It's all wonderful news.
See, you start talking about it, and I just look at my dog's little happy faces.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, once I get a dog, I won't think about this stuff so much too, I'm sure.
You gotta get a dog.
But what am I supposed to do? Listen to somebody else lie to me about the news? No, I'd rather hear about the pedophile cults that all our nation's leaders are involved in. It's much more fun, much more interesting. Also, the satanic influence in Hollywood. Come on, it's all coming true. Alex Jones was right. Alex Jones has been right forever. This podcast is going to get taken down too. Maybe.
Well, this is your fault. I want to talk about porcupines.
Yeah, we could talk more about porcupines. I was just trying to figure out what's going on with the world.
I haven't paid attention to that.
Yeah. Well, look into the
I went on
Finger
a little.
Lake stuff. It's pretty interesting, even if
I
it's
went
not
on a
true.
little news break here for the past few days. There, I got tired of watching it, so
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right now, Joe.
I don't really either.
I know that porcupines should be taken off the rodent list.
They gnaw.
That's the animal equivalent of the terrorist list.
No.
And they should be taken off of it.
I'm looking up to see why a porcupine is called a rodent.
Besides the incisors, it's not destructive to its environment. I
don't think it has to be destructive to its environment.
Is beaver in that?
Yeah.
Because a beaver
I think so.
A beaver's the same thing.
It's just a
She has moved this. She has moved this camera all the way around. Rim, what are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. Is a beaver a rodent? This is getting off the rails here.
What are you doing? Everything's fine. What are you doing?
Beavers are the largest rodents in North America.
Stop.
So how about that? There we go.
Beavers are
the
largest rodent.
Yeah, in North America.
See, beavers, I can see they mess up a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
like
building dams and
they
understand more than 2,000 different species of rodents.
2,000 different species of rodents.
Hey, that sounds about right. Yeah, we'll wind this one down.
What?
A capybara?
Like an capybara?
The capybara. Capybara sits in the old gum tree.
You've seen those? She's seen one, Joe.
Yeah.
Chinchillas?
That seems those seem like rats that you would be able to, or rodents that wouldn't cause nightmares, I guess I should say.
I thought a capybara, I thought that was some kind of mystical animal.
That's a chupacabra.
Well, I thought that's what she was talking about. Something.
No, that's the demon rat from Mexico or something like that.
I thought that's what you'd found something new.
El Cucuy.
What's El Cucuy?
I believe El Cucuy is another mythical demon creature from Mexico. Also, Tony Ferguson is El Cucuy.
Tony Ferguson?
Yeah.
Does he own Massey Ferguson tractors?
No.
Okay.
He's a mixed martial artist in the UFC, Monty.
Okay.
We got to get you in it. I'm going to show you some UFC whenever I get back up there. You'll love it. If you like hitting rats with hammers, you're going to love seeing two guys punch each other in the face. Oh, what does that make you feel bad?
I don't know.
They're rats, Monty. They're big, filthy, strong rats. Yeah, they're the best rats we have. So we put them in a cage and let them see who the better rat is.
That's what it is.
It's great entertainment.
It's cockfighting.
Yeah. What's wrong with
exactly
that?
Cockfighting.
Yeah. It's martial arts, though. It's very interesting. Plus.
Oh, yeah.
You can listen. You get like 3 hours of Joe Rogan.
Dude, if you listen to Joe Rogan explain MMA fighting, I mean, it's poetic. The way that he explains these athletes, elite athletes at the top of their game, and it's just a fast-moving chess game.
Yeah.
Trying to checkmate your opponent.
Yeah, and checkmate his death, ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you think that's good, listen to him do commentary sometime. Watch the UFC with me. Listen to Joe Rogan do commentary.
I've heard him, yeah.
Yeah.
Not in years.
We're going to watch it, and then we can have something to talk about on the podcast.
His description of MMA fighting is poetic.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
It's King Rogan. Everything he does is absolutely fantastic.
He don't do no wrong, does he?
Nah.
Not at this point.
The stand-up ain't for me. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Knock the king, but come on.
Yeah.
It's not always my cup of tea.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Still the king.
Yeah. All right.
Still
we can
the
end
king.
it right.
Yeah, we'll end it there. Joe Rogan is king.